everyone, Chelsea Butler here, Executive Editor for KBB, the official publication of KBIS and the NKBA. Today I'm speaking with members from Cabico&co, so let me make a few introductions. As the Director of Marketing, Jason Savage has been heading up the recent brand restructure and will break down the reason behind the initiative and what's next for Cabico&co. And Jennifer Paul, Product Development Manager, Cabico&co, represents the Elmwood brand and will be giving us an inside look at how Elmwood remains a trendsetter in the industry and the inspiration behind the recent 2021 spring launch. Thank you, Jennifer and Jason, for joining me today.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Thank you.
So Jason, as we know, Cabico&co recently launched an initiative called the Evolution Project. Can you explain the reason behind the brand restructure?
Sure. Cabico&co has a clear vision. Quite simply, we're taking action so the best in the industry want to work with us. So the best employees, the best customers, the best suppliers, and so on. And we accomplish that through a great sense of purpose, which is contributing to the success of the people around us. Again, best customers, the best suppliers, and so on. So the Evolution Project is just the next natural step in this continuous improvement kind of philosophy. So concretely, what that means to us, this new brand architecture takes our Elmwood series and makes it its own brand, its own environment, its own supremely refined look and feel. And likewise, Cabico with its two product series, Unique, which is fully customizable, and Essence, which has limited options, but still offers very high quality semi-custom products. That kind of positioning helps us really more clearly define our go-to-market strategy and really be more effective with our customers. And that's the reason behind it.
Okay, great. So how will this restructure impact dealers, designers, and ultimately their customers?
Yeah, good question. I think in a nutshell, it means that our partners still have that complete creative freedom to decide on-trend projects, dream come true kind of projects with top quality materials and our outstanding craftsmanship. That goes without saying. Plus, we've added talent to the team. So each brand is getting even more love and attention. So our marketing strategies are all designed to drive volume through the doors of our dealers. So our dealers, our designers are getting better support. They're getting better sales and marketing collateral that's perfectly adapted to their needs. And that really helps them speed up their sales process and convert more customers. So that's good for the bottom line. And homeowners, as always, they benefit from carefully curated top quality materials, our accessories, again, our outstanding craftsmanship. They receive on-trend cabinets that are timeless and long-lasting.
That's great. So Jennifer, as the product development manager for the Elmwood brand, where do you find your inspiration for the new products?
Oh, that's a great question, Chelsea. You know, I would say that my inspiration really comes from two major places, and one of the places it comes from is actually nature. I find a lot of inspiration from the patterns and the textures and the markings from animals, as well as from elements, you know, some of the textures and forms and shapes that you can find in nature. And then I would think the other major place my inspiration comes from is from really kind of studying history and some of the early architectural periods. There's just so much we can look at, and how do we rethink and how do we relook at some of the classical elements and classical details from early architecture.
That's really interesting. So you recently announced Elmwood's 2021 spring product launch. Can you share some of the inspiration behind the launch and show us some of the new styles and finishes?
Yeah, well, keeping in line right with that, you know, the inspiration for our launch actually came from, you know, studying some of the early architectural periods. And we really felt as though our theme was reawakening classical details. And so really kind of rethinking some of the classical elements found in early architecture, but saying, how can we put a modern twist on it and modernize it really? And so with that, we have launched a brand new collection of paints called the Renaissance Collection. And the Renaissance Collection is basically a collection of molten metal that is paint. So you have the beauty of metals, but with the versatility of paint. And then the other thing, one of the other things that we launched was a door we're calling Aspire. And really the Aspire door was kind of inspired by the pyramids and one of the earliest forms of architecture.
Oh, sounds like some really cool new offerings. I love those colors. They're very pretty.
Well, thank you.
So Jason, to wrap up today, we'd love to know the vision for Cabico&co after this crazy year. What can we expect moving forward?
After this crazy year, we stay true to our vision, which is to become an even greater magnet for the best employees, the best customers, the best suppliers in the industry. So you can expect more of that. You can expect us to continue to try to contribute to the success of our partners, our network, our community. And we'll do that by offering high quality custom products, innovation, and an impeccable service backed by our signature human touch.
Great. Thanks, Jason and Jennifer, for the insight on what's new at Cabico&co, and especially with the refresh of the Elmwood brand. We'll definitely be watching, and we wish you very much success.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.